Welcome back to this episode of Combat University. For today's technique, we're going to be going over how to defend against the backhand. Okay, so for this episode, we're going to be going over the scene from Boba Fett Returns on The Mandalorian, episode 14. In this episode, the stormtrooper looks up and he gets backhanded by Boba Fett. Okay, at that point, Boba Fett shoots him in the chest and starts just killing people. Well, for today's technique, we're going to be going over how do we defend against that? What should the stormtrooper have done in order to defend himself to save his life? So watch this clip and meet me back here and I'll show you what the stormtrooper should have done in this situation. Let's check it out. Right? Right? Alright, welcome back. So what do you do if you're the stormtrooper? Well, just so you know, when somebody throws a backhand, they always have to telegraph it, right? Unless they're sitting here with their hands like this and they just throw it, they're always going to have to telegraph. So if they're here, they're going to have to turn, put their body in position to come backwards. So that's why we know what they're going to do. So as we're watching right here, we'll see Bob here turn and put his arm in. All we're going to do is jam it, right? There's a couple of different ways to defend against the backhand. If it's coming at us, we can deflect it and go with it. Or we can jam it before it gets any power. So as he comes back, we're going to jam it. It comes back. Just step with the left, jam it. But just by grabbing it or pushing it with your hands. From here, left thumb into the eye, right knee into the inner thigh, step back, turn, hook. Again, step, block, strike to the eye, knee, step, hook. Okay, last time on Bob. He brings it back, we block, strike, knee to the inner thigh, hook. Now on to the bag. Okay, again, we have to imagine it. We have to imagine that arm coming back. Step, block from here, thumb into the eye, knee, hook. So in one fluid motion, it would look like this. Again, just make sure you're stepping opposite of the hand you're striking with. Because if you don't, if you step with the right and hit with the right, which is okay, you can't go in with that right. You're going to have to switch it up. You're going to have to go and knee with the left and then come in with the right. But same technique. But same technique. All right, so no bag, no dummy. Step and block. Strike, knee, hook. One time from behind. Now let's go over what would happen if you actually got hit by the backhand. Obviously, if they've got a gun, okay, we're done with this technique if we get struck. But we get struck, boom, just come back. Just go straight into the eye, right? We can still block with this hand, but we're not really trying to jam it. And at this point, we're just trying to make sure that he doesn't strike again. Because we're struck. So we'll come out, eye, knee, hook. All the way through. Again, boom, he got struck. Step. Hook. Okay, so what are we going to do if we're going to be the aggressor? We're not going to let him bring his arm back, right? So we're not going to have to worry about blocking that. But we're still going to do the same thing, just step and strike. From here, knee, hook. Okay, so we're just going to step, strike, knee, hook. Notice that when you're stepping, again, if you step with the same side, you can do that, but you have to do the other knee and strike the other direction. Try it out and see how it feels. So for that one, it'd be step and strike, knee, or the inner thigh, knee, step and hook. So those are 3 different techniques that the stormtrooper could have used in order to defend himself. So hit the like and subscribe, then go try these techniques out for yourself and see how it feels. And I'll meet you back here next time to go over more self-defense techniques.
Back to the ship! Back to the ship!